Hi, Patrick, Damas Principal. Welcome. We got a bunch of charts today, but before that, it is Christmas. It's getting to Christmas. That means family TV, entertainment for all, young and old. But stop right there because we've got Trump threatening to not leave the White House on Inauguration Day. This cannot be missed, right? It cannot be missed. Joking aside, let's kick off with some Eurodollar chart. Here we go. So look, we broke this 121.77. Bit of congestion around there. Not a massive level for me, but obviously there's a bit of congestion, and that just means it joins with this the bottom of the trend channel really nicely, and then above that at 122, which around 122 is not a bad daily level. The daily is actually coming at 122.07, previous low, an okay level, but really this 121.77 is the place you would expect a few buyers to turn up. But next chart, please. Now, Aussie, this is interesting because Aussie's been sort of following the broad dollar, going slightly off the highs now. And, you know, this 76.38 is actually a very nice fib on the monthly. You can't see it in this chart, but certainly somewhere where it's been respected. Now, Eurodollar is not really following broad dollar. There's a small bounce on dollar at the moment in G10. Eurodollar is not really following those rules because it just goes higher and higher, especially after the Fed. There was a big rebound from down to that kind of 121.26, sort of 121.26 area. And that's not normal for a not so dovish Fed midweek. So Aussie, as I said, Aussie, you know, 75.78, not a bad shout. You'd expect some kind of buys in there, but if that breaks, we really should expect this to go to 74.94 or 75 and some change. Next chart. Our old friend dollar yen. Okay, this is just it's endless, the amount of how it's correlated, how it's not. You know, usually S&P 10-year yields, dollar and risk in various degrees are fairly loosely correlated, and then they're not. All right. So again, we failed to close below this 103.90, a little bit of a level down there. Before this monster move up, this was the FISA news, so a big risk-on event. If you remember, it was that Monday where the Dow Jones exploded 1,500 points. This was responsible for that big move. And, you know, we couldn't stay below. We popped above 103.66. You might get some retest sellers on that first test. Above that, 104. There's your level, 104. If that cracks, you do have an even better level. It's a Fibonacci, it's 23.6, and it's coming in at 104.76. Final chart today, dollar CAD. It has been a real difficult one to gauge because you've got this powerful crosses like Aussie CAD affecting it. It has been a bit slow to the other dollar moves, but look, it's trying its best to gain some ground above this 127.75. It is a pretty decent level up there, but below that 127.08, probably expected buys. Who knows? We might get a squeeze into the weekend. Any escalation on China and Australia, we know there's trouble ahead, but no mention of iron ore. If that is mentioned, you could expect broad dollar to squeeze higher on a risk-off event. That's it from me. My name's Patrick Reed. Have a lovely Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.